Up in the sky, it's a bird.
Plane!
It's Superman.
You're mad.
Thank goodness for that, because if I wasn't, this would probably never work.
Hey, it's Sam Jones, Flash Gordon. I'm a big fan of the nerdery, so you better be tuning in. That's right.
Investigating.
He was investigating this town. And,
Welcome all you watchers. Finally with us.
Alright.
Hi.
Should I start that one over then?
No,
It's up to you.
Okay.
You can if you want to, but you don't have to. They can listen to it on the audio stream.
Okay, I'll just touch on it. Nailbiter, Volume 1, There Will Be Blood, image by Joshua Williamson and Mike Henderson. Okay. So, Finch is the interrogation specialist, and Carol is his friend that calls him for backup. And so, Finch goes to, I'm assuming, interrogate people in this town, because this town, called Buckaroo, Oregon, breeds serial killers for some reason. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of serial killers that come out of this town.
Oh, wow.
So, Carol had gone to figure out why. Is it, nurture? Is it nature? Is it...
Something in the water.
He was on to something, and that's why he called Finch. And so, he shows up, and Carol's missing. So, he goes along with the sheriff, and, they're trying to figure out what happened to him, and if there was foul play, or whether he just ran off. And one of the main serial killers from that town, the most famous one, was on trial and got acquitted.
Oh.
So he went back home to live. So everybody is assuming that it's going to be this huge thing, and he's going to start killing again. And it's called Nailbiter because that was his thing. He would kidnap people and restrain them and then chew their nails down.
That's not creepy at all.
Down to, like,
Down to nothing.
to bone.
Ooh.
But it was people who
Nice.
chewed their nails.
Mm-hmm.
He would kidnap them, let their nails grow out, and then chew off their fingertips. But he was acquitted, so innocent.
ass.
Innocent.
There's enough DNA in them gums. Freaking.
So in
Ah,
this
that's
one,
a bad joke right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Bad joke right there. A pile up of anyway.
so it's the interrogator,
I'm
the
just
cop,
saying.
and the serial killer all end up having to work together. Yeah. And that's about where it ends, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. They find Carol. It's not good. So they continue on. I gave it 4 out of 5. I really did enjoy it. It's not quite as deep as books I like to read usually,
Okay.
but it's still a really good story. I give it 4 out of 5 full moons, definitely. I also have the Vatican tapes I watched this week, I believe, on Hulu. It came out in 2015. It was directed by Mark Neveldine.
Yeah, no.
There's a lot of actors in it that when you see him, you go, oh, it's that guy from that thing.
Okay.
So they're known actors, but you wouldn't recognize them by name usually. It's a possession movie. So it's just like a lot of possession movies, but there were more little things about it that were interesting. It's not so cut and dry. There's little twists in it. Some of the deaths and stuff were kind of creative, so that was fun. This girl, she cuts herself, ends up in the hospital. Accidentally cuts herself, not like cuts herself.
Oh, okay.
She ended up in the hospital, and for some reason, somehow, some way, when she came home, something was wrong. So you see her going, she starts acting drunk and pounding water all the time, and they end up hospitalizing her again, and that's when you realize what's going on. And the priests from the Vatican took notice because there's a video of her, and as she's screaming she wants to go home, and one clip you can see like a
Double face?
spirit face come out, and it's all like evil with marks and stuff on it.
It's all
How'd
Yeah,
that go one more again?
Never.
just one, just one.
One more again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say please.
So,
There it is.
that's the Vatican sends one priest, and there's also a local priest that's been working with her and talking to her and being her friend. So they team up and try to figure out how to fix her. She's discharged from the hospital because they don't know what else to do to her. And then there's a twist. I'm not gonna give up the end though.
What a twist.
It was a solid end. I was excited. A lot of endings of these kind of movies leave me kind of meh. You know what I mean? Like you're just like, oh look, they're not possessed anymore.
Yeah.
Or there was one that was really good. It was is that Emily Rose? The second
Exorcism
one?
of Emily
The
Rose.
sequel where she's.
No, that was.
I haven't seen
What was that one?
Come on.
I know we own it.
Yeah.
I swear it was Emily Rose.
No, there's just Emily Rose is only one.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'll think of it another time. Maybe I'll review it. But the ending of that movie was good too. It was a really great ending. It's well worth sitting through it all. And I love possession movies, so they're one of my favorite type of horror. I gave it 4 out of 5 full moons, solid,
Nice.
and that's what I got.
Let me run through mine real quick because mine will be fast.
Hang on,
Uh, 1 second. What?
So I was told to tell Lewis with a winky face from David.
Uh
Say, what's up, David?
Go eat a dick, David.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chris.
Yeah, let me run through mine real fast. Mine will be fast. Newer episodes of the Food Wars Season 2. Still fucking hilarious. They're cooking left and right. Shit looks awesome. Everyone's food orgasming. It's
oh.
just left and right.
So it's my house.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking video that shit too. No, and there's newer characters. Not gonna go over them yet, but there's already they're getting into food battles. Who can cook the best? Who can cook the best? Here, have this. Eat this. Ah! Eat this. Ah! Yeah. And I figured I'd do that for y'all. Y'all probably like that. And there's already more battles. The most recent one was actually pretty neat. Two of the characters in there. They're like, okay, yeah, hey, what's up, kind of thing. All right, well, we'll cook this. Well, it turns out they're gonna cook the same dish. That actually has not happened. I found it very interesting. It's made it extremely funny, and yeah, it goes on to the next episode as well. That just came out too. I'll continue to cover Food Wars, of course. Let me run to Berserk now. It's the little what is that damn thing? The elf thing?
Yeah.
The little elf is just that
It's
guy
fucking
is
annoying in the
throwing
anime.
me off. It's actually starting to get a little annoying
That little
in
shit.
Berserk. And the fact of
I forgot what he called
it's
himself.
3D CG. Puck.
Yeah, Puck. There
The
you go.
little Puck. Well, there's another character in another anime named Puck, so it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, on a new anime. It's ReZero, matter of fact. That little elf dude. I mean, it's odd. I'd rather see that thing in 2D. And of course, if y'all listened last week, I went over the whole 2D, 3D thing. People are bitching and bitch cackling, all kinds of shit.
I think it does a good job of managing it, honestly.
I think it does. I think for the most of these newer episodes, they're full blown. The whole episode is 3D CG.
3D CG.
I am still digging it personally. I think it makes a lot better depth in the "I'm gonna cut your ass in half" scenes. I think it makes it fucking sweet.
I'm loving the execution of post storyline, where it's after he comes back.
Yep.
I love that.
How they cut scenes with what's his name, the pretty haired guy from the other one. Yeah.
Now this is something that I've been jonesing for a long time, because the original anime that came out in the 90s was his origin story.
Yeah.
Leading up to him going into the demon
It was
world.
brutal as
Brutal as shit.
Yeah.
Him losing his arm and him acquiring the sword.
Mm-hmm.
With this one, and then they had the 3 movies.
Yeah, the Golden Arc.
The Golden Arc,
Yeah.
which I thought they were going to be a continuation at first, and then I watched all 3 of them because I went out and I bought them, And I was like, okay, what's another fucking origin? Okay.
Yeah.
I know this story. This is the third time I'm seeing this shit. Okay.
I'm waiting for someone to say that. He's re-origined. And what the fuck's going on?
And I mean, they add little details that they
Spider-Man films.
Right?
Shit, sorry.
Homecoming's gonna be different.
Yes, Homecoming's gonna be a lot different
Yes.
from what I've been reading. But anyways, they always add, every time he's re-origin, they add little details that they didn't add before.
Yeah.
Little things here and there.
Still old, but it's still enjoyable.
It's very enjoyable because he has a badass origin story.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to see the continuation. I wanted to see where he goes afterward. How he.
This is it.
Yeah, this
People,
is
you gotta
it.
watch Berserk. This
Man
is
doesn't
also
sleep.
Made my
He's-
recommendation list. This is my must-see list now. Even though it's 3D CG, it's on my must-see list. Period.
I recommend it to anybody. Actually, I've been watching the episodes on YouTube.
Well, people that pay for Crunchyroll here.
Yeah, but I mean,
yes, I enjoy Crunchyroll, and I've been keeping up with the episodes as well.
So, I mean, hey, whatever way I can keep up with it, I'm keeping up with it.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's my deal. But,
Have you been keeping up with them?
Yeah.
You watched the latest one?
Not the latest one. I
Okay.
have not.
Okay, I want to know what you give the previous episode. What do you give that one? As just one episode.
Just one episode?
Yes.
I give it a 5. 5 gray skulls. Because they, like I said, the way they execute the way of the story and leading up to where he actually takes on the new Band of the Hulk. Which that is glorious altogether because he fights the entire army. All of them.
Yeah. Yes,
All
that's
of them.
coming. That's coming, people. This guy is going to fight an army by himself. Again, that little fucking elf is fucking annoying.
But that little elf makes a hellacious evolution.
I wasn't going to get into that, but okay.
He makes a marvelous evolution going into that particular fight. But of course, that's in the manga. If you want to pick up the mangas, I highly suggest you go through Amazon because it's going to be hell trying to find those because it's sitting there on volume 50.
No.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's still going. It is not stopping. It's still going.
It is
Y'all talking about that little elf makes me think of like the coolest thing that I thought should have ever been done in a video game. I haven't seen it yet. You run into like a little bitty tiny creature somewhere in an RPG.
I think the fairy from Zelda.
No, little bitty creature about that size though.
Okay. Doesn't
Doesn't do very much damage to you, but you can't kill him.
Like your infamous teeth,
and it just follows you around.
Your teeth monster.
The little, all of a
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
your little teeth monster.
And you played those video games when you're facing the boss, and then you beat the boss by like a sliver. You know, but with that little fucker following you around,
you might not have that sliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like you finally beat him and he hits you and you gotta.
And the anime, I haven't read it. Lewis has read it, but
I've read the manga
so far. Don't go ahead in the manga.
No.
The anime so far, he acts like his conscience. He doesn't help him so far. He's just telling him, hey, wait, hold on. Kind of, hey, hold on. Okay, go for it. He'll root him on, but he'll hold him back a lot. That's what's fucking annoying. But it serves stuff happens later.
It serves its purpose.
Hasn't showed on the anime yet.
Well, even in the manga when he first encounters Puck, it was his little piece of humanity. Like that's what the manga was giving it.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was his last sliver of humanity that was left. And hopefully as this anime continues, they portray that a little bit more. But anyways, I'm done. I'm with Chris. I give it five gray skulls. Chris,
all the way so far. Every single episode, and this most recent as well. 5 joysticks up plus, all the way. So my must see. I'd actually like to see it in English.
Yes, I would love to see it done.
Again, just like I forgot what I just covered recently, but I want some 5.1 audio with this to play in my living room and watch this motherfucker on Blu-ray really fucking loud. And it'll probably fucking be very amazing, very amazing.
We'll scare the shit out of your neighbors.
Last one, last little bit right here. Delta H Con is coming August 19th to 21st.
Yes.
Some of us will be here. Some of us will be there. One of our favorite cosplayers just got announced and will be there. Titan Cosplay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is going to be at Delta H Con.
Yeah, he was ill and wasn't able to make Comic Palooza, but
He had to work.
He had to work.
Yes,
That was it.
He had to work, and just like everyone else, hey, we gotta make that fucking money.
Yeah.
We do have day jobs.
Yes, he has been announced for Delta H Con amongst all kinds of anime industry. He's going to be there. Voice artists, designers, everything. I mean, they're going to be there. Not like a shitload, but I mean, there's going to be quite a bit.
I'll make sure to get an interview with Jason. They'll
Definitely. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah.
He was such a great guy, and that
course.
That interview before, I'd love to interview him.
Yeah, he was cool as hell, man. He was cool as hell. Amongst the other cosplayers so far, I see 4. I think there was 4. One I want to touch on is Aaron Roberts. He has been announced as well. He has played already from Tokyo Ghoul, Black Butler, Fairy Tail, Dance with the Devils, My Hero Academia. A lot. He's done a lot. He seems like he's going to be a highlight of this con. That would be pretty sweet to meet him too. That would be pretty sweet to meet him. Again, August 19th through 21st, Delta H Con in Houston.
All right. Now, I have 26 issues to review.
Time to set a record.
Jeez. You gotta try
Got
that
the
again.
timer.
I got the timer ready.
Timer again. Now, how long? Let me check this one now.
We got enough.
All right, we're good. We're good to go on the
The
audio.
last one you were at 15 and a half.
Yeah, last one I was at 15 and a half minutes for roughly about the same amount.
Okay.
All right, so
And go.
Boat Loki number 3. I've been following this series because the cover of number 1 was just absolutely hilarious, and I had to see what was going on. And it really did seem like he was trying to be the good guy, trying to be the good presidential candidate. Now it's really starting to seem like Loki's just up to the same old tricks, manipulating everybody. I probably will grab one more issue of this, and then I'm probably going to drop it. It is a good book. It's well written. Everything that you want out of a book is there. It's got fantastic art. It's just I only have so much in the budget, and I got to move on to something that's happening. But Four Capes, I did love the book. I really enjoyed it. And if you want to read something that's like pretty hilarious, that's not quite as out there as Deadpool, this is a great title for you. Just
Throwing that out there.
yeah, just throwing it out there. Evil Heroes. Some of the variant covers caught my eye because it just looked like there were evil incarnations of DC characters. This through Zenoscope. So I had to see what was going on, and sure enough, you have the Flash, you have Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman. They're in there. They're just been recreated, and they are evil. They are here to enslave humanity and to basically make themselves gods. It hasn't mentioned any of their names. As a matter of fact, it's hardly had any dialogue of those heroes. It's mostly just been civilians, witness to their terror and quite a few being killed.
So it's like
Um,
Cloverfield style?
Huh?
It's like Cloverfield style, where they get everyone else talking, but the people who are involved with it.
Yeah, well, something like that. I haven't seen Cloverfield, but yeah, you see all the civilians talking about, oh, look up in the sky. What is that? Shit, we gotta run. And then, oh, there's this huge rock about to fall on me and hit me and kill me. And then here comes Flash, and he hits it and destroys the rock, vaporizes that huge ass boulder. Oh, okay, everything's all right. And then Superman does something and causes another building to explode. And the Flash watches a boulder just land on the same people he killed, and he takes off.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I mean, safe.
So, yeah, he left.
Oh.
He watched them die, and he left. That was it. But 5 Capes, I'm gonna get all 6 issues of this because man, it's. Now I don't know if it's gonna get to the 6th issue without DC suing them, but I'm very interested in this story because it looks just like the Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman. It looks just like them, just evil versions of them. So yeah, 5 Capes, awesome. This one brought to you specifically by Toxic City Comics. Mechanism, also from Top Cow. This is Rafael Naenko out there standing on his own, and he's done that before, and he's got some great stuff out there. So when they handed it to me, said, hey, I want you to review this, man, you better believe it, I'm all over it. Great book. It really kind of seems like it ties into Symmetry a little bit. You see a lot of similarities going on, and basically you have an invasion on Earth, and humans trying to defend themselves, and they're not fast enough. They can't do everything fast enough, so they designed this robot to help pilot all these different weapons that they have, try to defend them. But it's still in a learning phase. So it basically watches as a cop is attacked by these invaders and another cop is killed, and they just stand there watching. Because it's not at the point where it's ready to act. So that's all up in the air. I will be reading more of this. It'll probably be added to my subscriptions. This is number 1, 5 Capes. This issue came out 2 weeks ago. Highly recommend it because this is going to be an awesome book. Superman Rebirth number 4. I had to get this, not just because I'm a Superman fan, but because that guy you see in the background, that's the Eradicator, which we haven't really seen much of him since the 90s. And he's the flip side of the coin of Superman, and he is. We find out in this issue that all those people that were on Krypton when it exploded, their souls are inside the Eradicator, giving him power that he shouldn't have. And once again, you have this Superman's son, John. He's now putting on the cape himself. He's helping his dad fight the Eradicator. Awesome storyline. I'm really loving where they're taking this title, and I'm really glad to see the Eradicator back, especially with a dead Superman out there. I'm hoping to see that happen again, but in more detail. 5 Capes, incredible book. Moving on, Justice League Rebirth number 2. This, honestly, if you're reading a lot of Rebirth stuff, this would be your last one to read, because everything else kind of takes place, even like this week. I read Justice League, then Green Lanterns, and I kind of didn't know what the hell was going on. So read all your tie-ins and then Justice League. A lot of stuff going on, absolute insanity. You have the Red Lanterns coming back and something else, pulling strings behind the scenes. A lot of stuff going on. 4 Capes. I could use a little bit more substance, but it's still a fantastic book, and I'm still going to keep reading it. Absolutely incredible. Green Lanterns, like I said, I wish I would have read this before Justice League, so I'd know what the hell's going on. You have Simon Vaz and Jessica Cruz, and apparently Jessica Cruz gets infected by the Red Rage, and right as Simon Vaz finally knocks her out and gets it out of her, they're down inside the bottom of a rage seed, and Simon Vaz's ring dies. He's out of power. He cannot recharge his ring by himself. He has to have Jessica because they have a shared lantern. So it's pretty intense. You kind of don't know what's going to go on until the ending. You'll have to read it yourself. I'm not going to tell you. 5 Capes. I love this title. I love what they're doing. And no Hal Jordan in there. He's off somewhere else doing something else. And I've had a lot of complaints about this particular title, Aquaman Rebirth number 4, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. There was just things didn't add up. There's too much going on in the universe. This put it all back together for me. I'm back on board. This is an excellent title. You have Aquaman just letting government forces handcuff him and keep him in prison. And he does have the same amount of strength as Superman. He could just walk the hell out of there and nobody would be able to stop him. But he actually let them handcuff him, and he kept them on as a sign of faith that I'm willing to comply. My people did not do this. My people did not attack your country. I'm here to comply to make this all work out. And you still don't know what's going on. There was a ship that was sank, a U.S. military ship, and of course Aquaman's people are down there trying to figure out what the hell happened. There seems to be some planet evidence going on, and right as they're finding this, Atlantean evidence, who shows up? U.S. military. Fuck everything up and start shooting first without asking any questions, and now we have a international war.
Great.
So great stuff. I'm really glad they tied all this back together. It's all making sense again now. 5 Capes, and I'm not an Aquaman fan, but I will keep reading this title. Incredible. 100 Bullets, Volume 2. I actually stopped reading it about a third of the way through, and I stopped reading it at the exact wrong time. Everything, once I picked it back up, everything got very, very intense. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, but just say, according to this universe, you get to see the truth of the Kennedy assassination, who it was, and how it's related to Marilyn Monroe. Apparently the shooter has been given an attaché case by Agent Graves, and if you don't know what's going on, 100 Bullets, imagine somebody telling you, I can tell you why your life is not exactly how you wanted it. Inside this briefcase is a photograph of whose fault it is, what they did, and all the proof you need, plus 1 pistol and 100 untraceable bullets to do with as you wish. Full intel on how to find them, where to find them, when to find them there.
That seems like a little overkill.
And he pretty much just hands him the case and leaves. That's it. So yeah, it's already a very intense premise, and you find out that the man who shot Kennedy, and according to this universe, had one of those attaché cases. So really intense stuff. Volume 2, yes, I've already got Volume 3 in my shopping cart online. So yeah, 5 capes on all the issues in that volume. Incredible stuff. What kind of time am I looking at? 8 minutes 42 seconds. New record.
New record.
Damn, man.
And I'm tired.
We'll-
For our listeners, we're going to take a very brief break, and we're going to do a real quick review of Suicide Squad. So if you're listening, not watching, you need to get on YouTube, watch that. Big thank you to our sponsors, Captain Jack's Elixirs and Toxic City Comics. ToxicCityComics.com and CaptainJacksElixirs.com. One of those plugs are a little bit more intense, but we're in a hurry because we're running late.
Oh yeah.
But if you are listening, stick around. We'll be back in the flash with more of this trash. Just the brief review,
Yeah, it's a
brief rating.
Right now?
Yes, right now. Brief rating. No, nothing in depth. No spoilers. Spoiler free.
I'm out.
He wants nothing.
He wants
Yeah,
nothing to do with
nothing
it.
to do
He's
with
going
it.
to see it tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we all went and saw
Thursday.
night before opening day. I loved it. There was some things that I would have liked to see done better, but I still thought it was a fantastic movie.
I loved it. I think the plot could have been worked on a little bit more. I like to make it flow together better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that was an editing issue. It
But-
seemed like it.
I really did enjoy it a lot. I don't understand everyone hating on it as much as they are.
Honestly,
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I absolutely loved it. It was definitely a great movie for it being PG-13, for it being a R-rated, comic line storyline from DC. I mean, you have to think about it. These are villains. These are weaponized villains. You're gonna do what we want you to do, or your head's gonna go boom. And in the movie, you do see that. No hesitation, no nothing. Bad guy's halfway trying to get escape, and beep, gone. You just see him hanging. No head, no nothing. There were a lot of things. I agree.
Not too much detail.
No, there were certain things that I wish would have been different. Like certain characters
I wanted to see more of.
to see more of, and there are definitely characters that I wish had a little bit more, or offered a little bit more.
There was one thing that is just, I think, one of my particular things, and it doesn't give it everything away. But the girl that played Harley did pretty. I enjoyed her as Harley, but I wish her accent was thicker. Like, you just heard it once in a while come out.
With certain words, you did hear.
Yeah, but I wish it was a little thicker because I'm used to it being thicker.
Now we're used to Tara Strong and we're used to that
That
southern.
real. No, it's like Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Jersey.
It's a
Slang.
northern girl.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say I only actually heard the accent a few times.
Yeah, it was just certain little words.
like
I
every
wanted
time-
more of that.
Yeah.
But in all things considered, she played her very well as far as her mannerisms, her demeanor, she's crazy, she's nuts, but she's still a person.
Yeah.
And you do get those glimpses as her being a person.
Yes, you do. A lot more than I expected.
Yeah.
And they did.
I liked the way her story was put together.
She wasn't
Yes.
as over the top
Yes.
Yes.
as she is in a lot of things.
Yes.
And I liked that all of them had enough story that you had sympathy for every character in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They gave enough story on every one of them.
except
Almost.
for one.
Almost, except for
One or two.
Killer Croc.
Oh yeah.
There was enough to have
But-
sympathy for them.
But you had to pay attention to the other characters that were explaining him to get him. Of course, it's seen why Slipknot didn't necessarily get a backstory.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
But yeah, I mean,
2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
We'll get an in-depth. You'll get an in-depth review
with all the spoilers and everything.
But
it made me feel a lot of things. Like there were definite moments where I was like, "Oh my god, that's so great!" And other moments where like I laughed and sometimes a little bit frisky feeling. And I almost cried. I like got a lump in my throat. My eyes started welling up in one part. Like it was, yeah. It made me feel.
I think I know what scenes you're talking about.
I think I do too. But I don't have any real complaints. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I still give it 5 Grayskulls, but I just wish the editing was a little bit smoother.
Exactly.
Knowing or now how much is getting released, how much of it was edited out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I give it 4.5. I do love this movie. You know, things could have flowed a little bit better. Mm-hmm. It was a little bit more.
And that's
that
what they did with Batman vs Superman. They edited too much.
Yeah.
Well, in BVS, in my opinion, BVS went a little bit smoother than what Suicide Squad did, because the Suicide
Squad was already I think one of the websites says it's already 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll sit through another 2 hours. I don't care. I loved it. It was awesome.
You can't ask.
Yeah.
Now, what do we think? What do we think the odds are that when this comes out on Blu-ray, that it will have an extended cut?
It fucking better.
As soon as the credits rolled, as soon as the credits rolled, I was already like collector's edition. I was like director's cut.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Definitely.
I mean, especially with a certain actor already putting out there that he liked the final cut, but with all the material that he shot, there could have been at least another hour within the movie.
Yeah.
I mean...
Who was it that said that?
Not that I can say.
It doesn't seem relevant.
No, it's relevant.
Yeah.
It's relevant.
Yeah.
Because he even said a lot of it carried.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's a spoiler thing.
It kind of is.
It is.
All right.
Because
It is. So.
Yeah, there's that. All right. So, on to the discussion. This was I did this for a watcher from last week, who thanks to YouTube screwing with our stuff even further this week by pretty much extorting us to downloading a whole bunch more stuff to stay there for you to watch. But they were screwing with it last week, and the description on the live stream stated we were doing a Star Wars episode, and we had a gentleman who was fairly disappointed in the fact that it wasn't a Star Wars episode. So I promised him this week would be a Star Wars episode. So everybody hang tight. Get your blood pumping, man.
Yeah. Here's a dumb question. What's it from? Really?
BBS.
Oh, okay. See, I haven't seen BBS. I know.
Really?
Oh my god.
Come here.
Welcome back to the Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Lewis.
Chris.
Patty.
And we are talking Star Wars, and Patty's dreading it.
Yeah, every little bit.
Because Patty doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Look, I've seen, I think, all of the movies. I enjoyed them. I'm just not good with details, and I didn't obsess enough to find them all out. So.
Well, it is a pop culture icon.
Yeah.
Created by a relatively broke man. Of course, they had that terrible Christmas special.
Oh, I did not see the Christmas special.
You're not missing anything.
You're not missing shit.
Unless you're a Boba Fett fan, you're not missing anything. And yes, that is where everybody got their first look at Boba Fett, was that awful Christmas special. You got to look at the prototype Boba Fett with the all white armor.
Oh.
So yeah, all those variant Funko Pops out there, that's where that came from. There's even a few action figures and statues as well.
Very, very limited released.
Yes, and a Lego minifig.
Yes.
And the only way you can get it is if you got the Lego Encyclopedia of Star Wars minifigures.
Aww.
I have one.
That's cute.
You know why? It's the only way I could get that Boba Fett minifig. I have every Lego Boba Fett minifig ever.
Oh.
Well, not like every single one, but one of every iteration.
Yeah.
I have the Carbonite
Good, I have
freezing
them
set
all.
because
he
it
doesn't
had
literally
a.
own everyone that was ever produced.
I mean, I would if I could. Don't get it messed up.
That's a huge Amazon bill.
Yeah. Yeah. Sideshow Collectibles last year did a life-size Boba Fett statue. The armor was wearable.
Oh shit!
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sounds like a nightmare to me.
Wow.
Not for him.
No, they actually had a contest where they were going to be giving one away.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm sorry, everybody that works here for the company, yeah, their email got used. I only have so many
that's why you
emails.
created them, huh?
Along with my work
Well, I
email
have like
and my
4
personal
emails, so you can use those after. So.
Oh, okay.
So if you ever need to do that, I have like 4 emails.
Yeah.
I got a few more emails you can use.
See,
Yeah.
we got you covered.
Yeah, I had Chris text me out of the blue. Dude, why did I get an email from Sideshow Collectibles? Oh, yeah. Let me tell you about this. But yes, I'm a huge Boba Fett fan.
Yes,
Star Wars in and of a whole.
Just to say that life size is 3,800.
Yes.
Damn. Just to say, yeah.
Keep in mind, they have a Voltron one out right now, and it's 1,200.
Wow.
But the detail is insane.
That's crazy.
Are all those lines wearable too?
No.
Nah.
No. No, because I would have put in for that giveaway too.
You're just gonna live in it.
Yeah.
Just be like, this is him.
He almost
Going to work.
He almost walked off with somebody that was cosplaying Voltron.
It'd be like the Bad Dad YouTube video.
Yes, exactly.
Just not gonna talk. It's just gonna be the
Yeah.
face.
Yes.
Me flipping him off every day.
I'll put like little voice boxes in the gloves. Just sneak up on her and make it roar.
Oh my god.
Dude, she would hurt you.
A lot.
Be worth it.
Every day.
That's why he would have the costume on at all times.
Armor.
Exactly.
I bet you they made a
You can beat Voltron, but you can't destroy him.
Bet you they made a life-size Rias Grimory. Lose it by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I think we're talking about Star Wars.
Yes, we are talking
Yeah,
about
we are
Star
talking about
Wars.
Star Wars.
I'm
We're
just
watching
trying to
Star
fuck with
Wars.
Lewis.
Yes, we are. Now, as far as new news,
You're not.
we have A New Hope coming up, or not A New
No,
Hope.
Rogue One.
Rogue One. That's it.
In December,
Yes.
there's been more details released, as well as 2 more trailers that
That's right.
actually show a little bit more about the characters, a little bit more about the plot. And I mean, those of us who know our Star Wars mythos knew exactly what it was. As soon as we found out it was the title, we already knew it was about the plans for stealing the Death Star.
Yes. The elite rogue unit that stole the Death Star plans.
Yep.
And apparently there was only one survivor. So.
Yeah, one survivor.
Yeah, so, spoiler alert, pretty much all the main characters in this film, according to the lore, should die.
Should.
Should.
Kind of like Titanic.
Yeah.
So I never watched
They could
it.
have survived, god
Dead.
dang it.
Tanya and I actually watched 2012 this week, and I couldn't help but laugh, because the boat was sinking, and you had the 2 musicians,
Yeah.
and you had the old white man, his name was Jack, and the guy's sitting there, and he's like, got hold of him, and I'm like, I'll never let go, Jack. And he slipped, and he fell, and I'm like, that's some straight up Titanic shit. He should have said it. He should have said, I'll never let go, Jack, and then let him go. Because that's how that fucking happened, and
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
That's hilarious.
I'll never let go, Jack. Shove you off, though. But anyways, the anthology films are going to be breaking up this trilogy, which I think is a damn good idea.
I think it is also.
So
A little bit more
you should have
information.
you should have a Star Wars film releasing every year.
That's where I was going to get at.
And I'm more excited about the possibilities of the second anthology movie, namely for the reason I said before. I am a huge Boba Fett fan, and rumor has it he will be in the second anthology film.
Because it is a Han Solo.
Yes,
Young Han Solo.
Yes,
Following the Kessel Run and him
Is there
acquiring.
any rumor about
the
who's going to
Falcon.
play young Han Solo?
I believe it has been confirmed
Is it Eastwood stuff?
No, he did not get it. I don't believe.
A quick tech check, real quick.
Yes.
Hey, Steven,
Yes.
you got chat on?
I have chat on. It's just being really glitchy.
Just got a heads up. There's no chat available.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's
And on YouTube side,
Yeah.
yeah, they're really screwing with us these days.
yeah. I'm trying to chat with them, but it's not. Yeah, because I've been sitting here looking at it, going, man, it's all quiet tonight. Nobody's talking. We got 5 watchers.
Yeah.
6 watchers.
Alden Ehrenreich.
Let me see if it's
Ehrenreich.
Name sounds familiar.
I wreck.
Yeah. Sexy name.
It's a very small picture, but
Yeah.
Who'd that be?
I'll still say Clint Eastwood's son would have made a better one.
Goofy.
Which he was in Suicide
I was
Squad.
gonna call you something worse, but thought it'd be nice.
You ain't fucking nice.
You're
I
annoying.
try to be sometimes.
Oh, here we go.
Share.
You ain't fooling nobody with that smile.
Here we go.
Nobody at this table ain't.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Alright.
I've seen him in something before.
Yeah, on my phone.
He's like, actually have documentaries.
No, he looked. I
about
think he
that.
was the Green Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man. I think he was
No.
Henry.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay.
This was my favorite. Clint Eastwood's son, for those of you who don't know,
Yeah.
pretty much looks like if you would take Clint Eastwood young and Harrison Ford young, smash their heads together and wipe away the blood.
Nice.
So yeah, I think he would have been great for that. Because I can see him being closeted.
Yeah.
And we have all but been confirmed that Thrawn is being made canon again.
Yes! I'm stoked for that. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Lewis just got a little bit chubby.
Yes, I did. I'm not even gonna lie.
It.
No, that was an awesome trilogy. The Thrawn series, that was a
Yeah.
fucking awesome trilogy. You also got to see a Sith Lord that was possibly more stronger than Darth
More
Vader.
strong.
Or just as strong as Vader.
Got the
I want more
grammar
bad
Nazi
guys.
over there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see
Yeah,
a movie
guys.
where you follow around the bad guys instead.
Do what?
You know, like you see them, you follow
Oh, okay. I
the
see
good
what you're
guys
saying.
through every movie. Well, I want to watch one where you follow the bad guys. I love bad guys. They're my favorite.
Did you ever read The Three Little Pigs from the Wolf Side?
I think I have.
That was a good one.
That was a good one, too.
Like
He had a cold. That's what it was.
I
It was
want more
sneezing.
villains. More villains.
Sounds like you were in MIB there for a minute. That guy, he's not snarling. He's sneezing. He's got a tissue in his hand.
I mean, there ain't no real threat there.
And then why do I want to buzz this guy and hang from the telephone pole? He's just working out.
Like, and I
I
want
feel
more
somebody come
background
up in the
story
gym, bust me in
too.
my ass while I'm on the treadmill.
Oh.
But Star Wars.
Yes.
For someone like me who hasn't read all of the stuff, I would have liked to see more background on some of the characters. Just a little bit at least.
Like
What was it? One of the newer ones.
Ray.
Darth Maul.
Oh, Darth Maul.
I have no fucking idea.
His
didn't
background was in the
explain
books.
enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, all of his background.
So all of a sudden there's just this guy. Okay, he's bad. Okay.
I'd like to see Qui-Gon Jinn's story.
Qui-Gon Jinn has a great story.
His awesome
Great
story.
I'd love to see it make it to.
Because his almost mirrored Raven's there for a minute.
Because I mean, a casual watcher, isn't going to go find out those books.
Exactly.
And aren't going to research all the background.
Darth Maul's story is actually kind of tragic. He was kidnapped and his entire village was wiped out by the Emperor,
Yeah.
or Senator Palpatine. At the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, at the time.
So.
But you know what I'm
it's kind of a
saying?
tragic
Like, some
story.
of the characters just weren't fleshed out enough for me.
I can see that, and I can understand that. And the problem is with the Star Wars films is they're so large in scale, they're
Yeah.
epics, that it's really hard to get background on every single character. Because as you add a background for this one, now you have a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
And then you got and it's a snowball effect.
But that's why I'd like to see it follow around one of the Dark Ones.
Yeah.
Because then you get more of that.
You know what I want? I want a Force Unleashed live action movie.
Oh hell yeah, Star Killer.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Of course, that is he was never a canon story. But he was a great.
Yeah.
But he
What are we
was.
babbling about over there?
I give him another heads up.
Oh, okay.
His vape sucking is very loud. It sounds like that our pod is haunted.
It's me.
Spidey sucks pretty hard. It's pretty loud. So. Yeah.
I don't know. Can we get a second opinion on that?
You gotta sit up on that one. You gotta sit up.
I was talking about it's my fault it's haunted.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not my sucking ability.
Oh, because she's VP of 4.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it sounds like every single time you say it.
Nice.
What a twist!
So the stuff you fit with it.
What a twist! Once again.
Damn. Anywho, Star Killer. Yes, I want to see him on screen. I want to see that live action.
I'd actually like to see the story of Exarchon.
I don't know that character.
That's going way back. He was one of the oldest true Sith Lords, like Emperor Edition.
Oh wow!
That is basically immortal and living in a crystal hidden in Dathmor.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he was trying. He almost did kill the whole world.
Damn.
See, that's why I tried to get you up here.
I don't know if that's a story,
But I'm comfortable over here.
He was thinking about it though. I can see it in his face.
but you know what I would like to see is them reference to him because he's so imbued in the Sith myth, in the Sith, imbued. Thank you.
Mythos?
Mythos and their legends and folklore that.
But then you had to flesh out the story a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Because then...
Yeah.
There's me sitting there going, who the fuck is this
Patty
guy?
wants more flesh.
That's when you have at least a little 10-minute of them
Show
finding a
some skin.
holocron and then just describing the story that he was this and he did this and that.
At least
and then
David says with Thrawn becoming canon, we have a good chance of seeing Maria Jade coming back.
Ah, yes.
or at least coming in.
Fucking David?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, now another
That's
one
the
I'd
best
like to
thing
see
about
him reference into more is Darth Nihilus.
That's dangerous to the
That
king.
is very
That's
dangerous.
I know.
Kill everything.
Yeah.
Sith, Jedi, all of them.
Yeah,
all of it.
it was literally a entity of force inside of a suit. It no longer had a physical form.
Kill everything.
And it ate force users, literally.
Damn.
Yeah. Think Holocaust from Age of Apocalypse, but the Force instead of nuclear energy.
Or Sinestro, or not Sinestro, but Parallax from that abortion of a movie, Green Lantern. Where it just ate everything.
Holocaust?
Just don't make my suit animated.
He was one of
Or green.
Apocalypse's lieutenants from the comic books.
He was one of the horsemen.
Yeah, he was one of the horsemen.
Oh, the horseman.
Yeah, he was one of the horsemen.
What am I saying? Hold up, man. I got really fucking lost right there. I'm thinking about porn again. Just,
Get your
I said flesh, he thought porn. I'm sorry.
already sucking.
Numbers of
and
Holocaust
there's
there?
all kinds of shit going on in my head now. Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy. Clint Eastwood, his son.
Oh.
Did you not see that Western
Damn.
that his son did?
No.
It looked exactly like Clint Eastwood the entire fucking movie.
I don't watch westerns.
I do. I like the old ones. Give me Italy in the background and I'm good.
Yeah.
Spaghetti westerns. Soft one.
No.
Don't know what that is. No.
Spaghetti westerns? There were westerns that were filmed in Italy.
Yeah. That guy right there,
Oh.
that's Holocaust.
David, what do you mean on that one? Which movie or which one are you talking about of us speaking of?
What? What are we talking about?
He said,
What happened is-
what movie do
he
you
didn't
speak
actually look
of?
like that.
One that
I was about
does
to say, I
not
thought
exist,
you were
good sir?
referencing the movie, so that's what threw me off.
The abortion of a
Because
movie.
he was not
Oh!
Oh, okay. That's what
Green
I
Lantern.
I got you now. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was a poor representation of Parallax, and even worse is they made that film take place too recent in the Green Lantern lore, because basically where that movie left off, that was leading up to Sinestro Corps War, which was only a few years ago. So
which
that
is right when that movie was coming out.
Yeah, you know, you're basically making a film that would dead end because they'd run out of material without turning the clock way back. And no, I'm not cool with that. It's too recent. But yes, it could have been a lot better.
Hang on, wait.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I'm hearing an echo.
From Chris's iPad. It sounds like.
No.
No.
What?
Is it over there? It sounded like it was over there.
No, it's his headset.
Blame me.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, I just caught an echo, and I'm like, where did that come
Sounds like
from?
it's this way.
And there's Yoda.
All my stuff's silent.
Now, I would love to see a Yoda movie.
Yes,
Ooh.
young Yoda.
Young Yoda.
That'd be awesome.
Taking down Darth Bane and all that.
There are rumors of that being the third anthology film. Whether or not that'll happen,
Still up in the air.
Yeah, chances of that are pretty slim. But I'm not going to count it out as an impossibility. It would be a fantastic film.
That'd be one
if
I'd
they
be
made it.
interested to see, and I'm not a Star
I'm gonna go
Wars
see that one in 3D. I guarantee you. If it ever comes out,
That dude just bounced around way too much to see it.
Yeah. Oh, he was an awesome Jedi,
Yeah.
an awesome saber duelist, fucking hellacious Force user. Of course
That's just a
not.
grumpy old man.
I mean, you know, they can bring Mace Windu back. I'm tired of these motherfucking Sith. Motherfucking
With his great lightsaber.
Because hell, even in Mace Windu's mythos, he found a way to keep himself young
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
the Force.
Yes.
Well, and that was very common on both sides, both
Yes.
Jedi and Sith, that
They would use the
some
Force
of
to
them
extend their
were
life.
thousands and thousands and thousands of years old and looked like they were, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have traded spots, certainly.
I said
Why?
it.
Yeah.
I said it. Nobody
Well, they
listens
can-
to
they
me.
can hear
Just gonna sit here and look pretty.
They want to look at her. They just want to fucking hear me.
Yeah. There you go. It's all good.
Do some bad Godzilla.
Oh, I
move your lips. You want your lips. Holy shit, that New Yorker's got a redneck accent. Her voice is deep. Shit.
What the hell are we watching?
That bitch really did.
I told him that I was gonna look up what movie that was and cosplay as that for him.
Oh, that's
Nice.
don't
I love it.
Don't
Yeah.
Come up and rub it up on him.
Yeah, rub it on him. And
Don't you dare.
yeah, I
Oh,
want
that's awesome.
Yep, and I told her, nope,
to. Yep.
don't even know it, don't
Yep.
don't even
Yep.
know the anime because I don't fucking watch that shit. So, yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, do y'all remember the first Sony first Sony
Wrong one.
Discmans?
Bell Lewis.
Oh.
There was one scene in there that was almost.
No, it's all shit based.
Oh, was it?
No,
Yeah. I
I'm
didn't
not
watch
into
that
that
shit.
one.
There you go.
Oh,
I thought that was
does
one
Lewis
I
like
started
scat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lewis is Scatman.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Hey, there's Steven.
I'm not here.
We'll see. This next upcoming Anime Matsuri. What's up for the fucking hentai fest again? And see
Oh,
what fucking
man.
happens. Patty, would you like to join us and see
Yes.
if that bitch grows a dick again?
Yes, I would love it.
Hopefully later on
I'm
in the
gonna sit
night, not
through it,
right off
damn
the
it.
bat.
Lewis,
You
you're wearing
guys
the right
can go
shoes this
home.
time,
I'm
right?
gonna say,
Yes,
I'll
I'm
sit
going to
through it
wear the
with
right
you.
fucking
Thank
shoes
you.
this time.
Me and her, we're gonna go sit through it. You little
Yo.
bitches can go home.
Yeah, be my guest. I'm gonna go play with my real dick.
Getting back to
Just for you, Lewis.
Well,
I know what that is. Lewis is Scatman. That shit was funny.
Now somewhere I actually have a metal cover of that too.
I believe that.
That's awesome. I think I read it.
So are we
It is pretty
Are we
epic.
gonna change Lewis's shirt?
Yep.
What?
Fall Lewis to Scatman?
Hell no!
Embroidered on the dress.
Ah!
On the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
You know, when you're
Have
when
to
you're
show
wearing the
the
dress,
finger.
I wouldn't do that.
Giggles!
We'll make it a hospital gown. Customer service, man. You gotta have a turnover.
What the fuck is wrong?
Oh yeah, man. Just have a sign. Then get in, get off, get out.
That's great.
It's okay. See, whenever you fart, you'll actually see it.
How the fuck do we derail from Star Wars to butt fucking? Like, seriously.
I don't know how'd you do that.
I didn't do shit! God damn it.
Because you're strong with the dark side.
Oh!
Yes.
The brown side.
You're strong with the force.
The dark side is shutting up now.
Show me your dark side.
Y'all seen the meme, right? Darth Vader pointing his finger at Princess Leia. Smell my finger. It's been in the dark side.
All right, David says at least y'all aren't forcing him to watch Yow.
Oh yeah, fucking A, dude.
So,
I would rather you watch Night Shift Nurses than the fucking other shit.
wow.
Yeah,
That says a lot.
I'm just that strongly against boy on boy.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh wait, you brought up Night Nurses. Those of you who are well steeped in Marvel lore, there was a superhero, and she went by the name of Night Nurse. Actually, there were 5 different incarnations of her. One of those
That sounds
individuals is going to be in Doctor Strange. She's not credited as being Night Nurse, but she's got that secret identity there.
Nice.
So whether or not that'll show up in that film, I doubt it. But
You never know.
Never
Could be an Easter egg.
Does
I don't know.
Does the night nurse wear a nurse outfit?
it's Rachel McAdams.
Little blonde.
Notebook.
Redhead.
Was she?
She's
What'd you
redhead.
say?
From the Notebook.
What the fuck is that?
I'm married.
I don't fucking know that. I'm married. Hey, I'm married. I don't fucking know that shit. No, I've not seen that.
Did you see Southpaw? Jake Gyllenhaal boxing movie?
Actually, that was pretty damn
No,
good.
no,
she was
because
nice.
he's in it. No.
Okay.
That was actually a pretty damn good
That
movie.
was a really good movie. But yeah, she played his wife in that movie. She's come out in a bunch of stuff.
I'll probably watch porn.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, back on to Star Wars.
Yeah, back on the Star Wars.
Oh.
I guess.
I guess.
Which we're currently watching episode 5 right now. That's what we got going on in the background.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
I showed him.
Empire
That's
Strikes
right.
Back.
Oh.
Yep.
I got you.
You got it. You got it. She got me. Yeah,
Cool.
that lady. Yeah, I'd like to see that in
Nurse's
Nurses
outfit?
Definitely, I'd be persuasive. I approve.
I got some. What do y'all like? This trilogy or the first 3?
I think that's a rhetorical question, Farley.
Yeah.
5 and 6, man.
5 and 6 also.
Yeah.
My favorite was 6.
I'll take episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 1 just strictly for Darth Maul.
Okay.
Jango Fett.
Jango.
One for Darth Maul. I'd have to say 5 and 6. Yeah. Anyway.
Darth Maul is actually really good.
He actually did a lot of the motion capture
Yeah.
for like almost everybody.
Yeah, he did. He
Nice.
actually he himself helped choreograph
Yeah.
all of the lightsaber fights for episode 1.
I mean, the saving grace to 3 was Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching Yoda finally fight,
Mm-hmm.
That was
The Emperor.
No,
and he was badass.
Yeah.
And that was- no,
we
that was
saw him
episode
fight
2.
in,
We saw him fight
episode 2 as
Dooku,
well.
but it wasn't. Let me throw some shit around. No, in 3 he actually, all right, let me flip off this motherfucker and show you how I can become a buzzsaw.
Yeah. I'll give it that.
What about the
penis.
Yes. Y'all like the ones that have more shit in them from the old trilogy, or
Lewis?
the less
The
shit?
modified one.
Do you like
Scatman.
the shit already inside?
Awesome.
hate you.
Oh,
On the air.
damn.
That started when you weren't even here.
Yep.
What? Yeah, I had a fucking feeling.
Oh. Damn.
You have your own intro music. That's great.
Tonya!
Yes.
Seriously!
Van Tanya for the win. Damn.
Are we gonna play that for episode 100 when he goes through the table?
Oh,
That's
yes.
not even been discussed if I'm even going through it.
Oh no, it was discussed. Damn.
Well, actually, Keith said he'd be willing to rock bottom you through the table.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. Standing
How
up.
about no?
Standing up. He's.
How about no?
I think he can do it.
I know he can do it.
I think
Yeah,
if you
definitely.
don't agree to do it on your own, he's gonna do it. That's how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know, I told him we could do the Doomsday, put him up on shoulders, you know.
Oh,
Holy
Uh-uh.
shit.
no.
That's a big splat. That would be epic as fuck.
Where you going?
I'll take a goddamn phone call.
Ah, weak.
How convenient.
Weak.
Lick my left
What time
hand.
is it?
Test
It's
it.
the
Scat
time
call.
number.
Oh. Anywho,
Poor Lewis.
as far as Ray and Finn and all that's going, our watcher last week he had some interesting insight into that. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that up, but talking how Ren has equal hatred for both of them, and he actually went in depth into his explanation on that, and it was actually really great. And he said he found that somewhere on the internet. The internet is great; it has a whole bunch of stuff on there. Not all of it's true, but apparently this had some good reason behind it.
I've heard a lot of good theories.
There are
There's a lot of good theories right now. On Ren, on it. I mean, you know, there really is. There's a lot of great ones out there, but we're gonna have to see how JJ plays with it.
Yeah, the ball is completely in his court on that. Not the shit though. It's so funny.
Yes, it's still funny.
No, I can't pull that up on here, but no, he had some really great points, and I wish he was watching now so he could reiterate those points.
Yeah, so we have 3 watching, and so I'm guessing it's probably not.
Yeah, I don't think he's watching right now.
No, I gotta go kid related.
Oh, okay.
Y'all have a good night.
Hey, before you leave, Danny had a statement for you.
Uh-oh.
He said, Lewis, how can you be ungrateful? They're trying to give you a starring role.
Not the starring role a fat guy needs, okay? Just no.
Weak.
The scat man has left the building.
Should have played it as he was walking out.
Well, hey, what we'll do is Anime Matsuri. We'll keep it on a little player and a Bluetooth.
Shit. All right, I'll get
And just randomly let it go off.
it. I'll get it.
Hell yeah.
Start playing it right when he starts an interview.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, that's too far. That's business.
Well, no. We'll tell him to go ahead and start. Like, go ahead. We won't start recording yet.
Oh, okay.
Let
fair
it
enough,
play
fair
for a second, and they go, "Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and start the interview."
enough. So people watching or they're going to watch this, hey, look forward to the Delta H or even possibly the Anime Mastery interviews. Yeah, we're gonna get them.
Yes.
Yes, I will be there that Friday, and I will try to get as many interviews scheduled as possible.
And that is Delta H.
Actually, my wife said she will come down there since nobody's going to be there Friday, in case we have one of those immediate, you know, hey,
Oh, yes.
I'll do it now.
Alright.
So I have somebody there as backup.
Okay.
Team player, very nice. Very nice.
His wife is awesome.
Yes.
I've known her a long time. Not as long as I know, obviously. As far as the next episode that Star Wars is coming with, honestly, I've done a lot of reading on it. That was a long time ago, and I slept since then. And it's kind of hard to dig all my research back up. But they're actually doing a very good job at keeping everything real tight and not letting much get out.
Problem is, the rumor it may get pushed back again by at least a month.
Yeah,
we were
that's-
discussing that at the shop, and yeah, it's looking like a a likely possibility.
Yeah. Which is actually becoming really common with all these epic films now, is they go ahead and they put these dates out before they're even halfway done with principal filming.
Well, it seems to be with a lot of them is they're pulling back and refilming stuff because they're worried it's going to
Offend somebody.
offend the viewer, which causes it to take forever.
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of post-production. The post-production sequence has gotten a lot longer on all these films, taking them a lot more time, and honestly, a lot of these films don't need as much post-production and editing as they're getting.
No, they really don't.
And for instance, Batman vs Superman, that's another one that got delayed, and they cut a ton of stuff out of the film. And granted, it's like a few seconds here and there, but the things that happen in those few seconds are so vital to the overall
And it really
story.
adds up.
Yeah, and when you pull all that out, basically the movie sends an entirely different message. You get an entirely different story from it, and it just doesn't need that. And I'm willing to bet Suicide Squad got that same treatment.
That was definitely my feeling as I left.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, I told Lewis as we were riding, I'm like, man, Director's Cut's going to be awesome because it's going to be a whole different movie.
Yeah, the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah. Yep.
Which will be available digitally long before you can actually go get a physical copy. Just like everything else.
Yep.
Warner Brothers raking in the money. $20 for a digital copy.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Serious? Goddamn.
That's ridiculous.
It's smart.
It is smart. The Killing Joke. We went and saw that in the theater, and the next day you could get it digitally for $20. Or you could wait about a week and you could get it on DVD for $14.
Well, now the other part to that is, if you haven't noticed, like a lot of computers now, they're eliminating DVD drives.
Yes.
So streaming is now the
Streaming
main
and
way.
digital, yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna, DVDs are, and Blu-rays and all that are becoming the side of,
Collector.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'll go buy Blu-ray. I did not buy the digital version of the Ultimate Batman vs Superman. I waited for the Blu-ray. Blu-ray had the DVD, has the Blu-ray theatrical and the Ultimate, and of course it has a digital copy in it as well. So I paid about the same, and I got a whole lot more.
Well, that's, when I go chasing a movie, that's the first thing I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Is, all right, does it have the Blu-ray and the regular DVD and a digital?
Yeah.
And I specifically chase those down for that fact.
See, I don't care if it has all of them. I just want to make sure it has special features. That's
Well,
it.
Yeah.
I like to, if I'm traveling or something like that, it's a lot easier to be able to go, okay, I feel like watching this movie right now. Load it up and watch the movie.
See, I don't travel, so.
Especially if you're on a plane.
Yeah.
Because you can't, you got to pay for their Wi-Fi or have it already there.
Yeah. And I can see that. And Marvel hasn't really been pushing the whole Blu-ray digital side except with the actual comics. They're really pushing the digital comics. And I agree with Stan Lee, the father of Marvel, that says, boobs on the screen is great, but I'd still rather have it in my hand.
But it is
Although
becoming...
they every Marvel movie released, they have done digital.
Yeah.
Did they do digital first?
Oh, no, not first. No.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Bundle,
it's an after fact.
I'm talking about bundle, yes.
Yeah. But Warner Brothers is pushing hard that digital first.
Wow.
You can buy that first, and then normally a couple weeks after that, you can actually go buy a physical copy.
Well, I think what you're going to start seeing happening a lot is, because we're seeing it more with comic books and everything else, is everything going direct sell.
Yeah. As far as a physical comic book, it's going to be a long road to make that actually a reality.
Well, you already have direct sell comics.
But
which are
they're
actually,
about a month and a half late.
No?
Yes.
Mangas come first.
Sorry, I got brain farted there for a second. Derek has been getting them almost the day of.
Really?
Shipped out to him. And the only difference being is when you, of course, you can't, run the numbers on it because it classifies as on the title direct sale.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, that's I doubt it's going to have the collector's value to it, but they're able to get it as quickly as it's coming out.
Because I know Marvel is terrible about their direct sales in time.
Well, like this last Civil War that came out, he had it literally the day after because it shipped in.
Wow. They've really cleaned up their act then. Because I started
that money and shit.
I started my direct subscription with them when I heard Fantastic Four was ending. And I'd actually go buy a physical copy, and then the next month I'd go buy the next physical copy, and then I'd get last month's copy in the mail.
God.
Yeah, they were terribly behind.
Yeah, absolutely, David.
What did David say?
David says, prefer to own versus paying for a license to watch the product.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I want it in hand.
Yeah.
But if I can get both,
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that's exactly what Stan Lee said when he was asked,
Like
digital
books,
comics
too.
are coming
I'm the
up
same
big.
way with books.
Do you
Movies.
think physical copies will ever fade out of style? No, and I don't believe so. Reason why? Boobs on a screen are great, but I'd rather have them in my hand.
Well, like my wife will not do digital books. She will only do physical books, but it goes to the point of the smell of the book,
Yes,
the feel
exactly.
of the paper.
Yeah.
It
And
all
it's
has
easier to
its
find your
effect.
spot if you lose your place.
Turn the
It's
page.
not as hard on the
wash your
eyes
hands.
to read
Yeah.
on paper. Reading on
Yeah.
the screen is harder, even on the fancy ones that are made designed for better.
Yeah, to reduce
Reading
fatigue.
on paper, my
Yeah.
eyes don't strain.
Exactly.
Unless it's really bright white. It's the only time I can't do it.
Oh, like
Reading on
the
a-
bleached paper?
Yeah, the really
Oh.
bleached
Yeah.
white paper kills me. All with black ink.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I
So
always
like
have-
every textbook ever.
and every time I have to go do a course, the technical manuals that they make us read. By the end of it, I'm like, ah.
What time are we looking at?
Uh,
I still got 16 minutes.
I've looked at them, David, the Kindles with the e-ink, but it's still not the same thing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, art as well for the comics has moved towards digital heavily, and
That makes me sad.
yeah, it does. You have a lot of artists that are going completely digital now.
I understand
Like they'll do
it,
the
but it makes me
sketch,
sad.
ink, color, everything digitally.
But you can tell the difference.
Yes, you can. You can really tell the difference. Alex Ross said
And
in
the
an
sad part is
interview.
the people that are doing it digitally are being chosen over people who have dedicated their lives
Because they
to
can push it out
perfecting the
quicker.
skill of being able to actually do it by hand, which is, I think, a much stronger skill. I don't know what all's involved in making the digital art, though.
It's
There's skill to
programming.
that, I'm sure, but
It's
just a
like
different-
knowing how to
Some
use
zeros.
Excel.
yeah,
So yeah, there's some technique in there, but
yeah.
nowhere near as much as
It's not the same as using
physically.
your hand.
Now, Alex Ross said recently, with his style of art, would he ever see himself going digitally? And he said, "I'll do colors digitally, but everything prior to that, I'm still going to do it by hand." And his pencil sketches, his charcoal work is fantastic. If you think his watercolor stuff is great, you should see it before it gets colored. Like it actually has more detail in it. And for those of you who don't know who Alex Ross is, you're missing out on probably one of the greatest artists of our time, because his primary medium is watercolor. He water paints with an incredible realism that's unparalleled in the comic book world. And he doesn't do just comic books. He does pretty much everything. He did a massive, I think it was a 8-foot by 20-foot mural for the anniversary of the Beatles' release of the Yellow Submarine.
Oh shit! Damn.
And it is
Nice.
and it's amazing. He did it all by hand. It's
You know who I think the greatest artist of all time is? Bob Ross.
and it's
He's the
it's
best
funny.
painter in the world. There's a difference between an artist and a painter.
And it's funny, a lot of people make fun of him, but if you actually watch him, he's creating really, really great works of art in very little time.
I can't.
With a
I just
brush
cannot get my
this
eyes off
big.
the pro.
Oh no.
And he is on Netflix now, people.
Yep.
Yes.
Little Happy
all of it.
Trees.
I'll watch that
Ooh,
stuff
happy
and it's like a
cheese.
trank. I sit there and it's like the noise of
It's
the
just-
brush on the canvas
it's just
makes
so
my
relaxing.
head tingle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Relaxing.
Damn, calm down.
Hey,
Yeah.
when I love hard. Nah.
That is what she said. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna get another camera just to focus on the peanut gallery, so y'all can see everything that goes on right over there. And I actually thought about doing it today because we have more than one camera. Wouldn't take much.
Just don't tell them.
Oh hell no.
Just don't see it.
I'll be sitting here.
Yeah, you missed that. I'm gonna fix that for you though. I am. We're about to be upgrading camera, microphones, and everything.
Steven can't disappear.
So
I can too.
You ain't camouflage?
But
Who's?
Chris and I actually had a conversation before the show started. We have more stuff coming to the nerdery.
Ah, yes.
We're not going to disclose exactly what yet till everything's confirmed, but we got more stuff coming up. And of course, new camera, new microphones, all that stuff is in the
Did
works.
we get my underlight?
You're under what?
My underlight.
Quiet, Hitler.
I have started looking into lighting, just so you know.
It's not as bad if there's other lights on in the room.
That's why I started lighting that one.
But if it's just the overhead light, oh, Hitler all the way. I have a Hitler stash.
I'm Hitler. Jawohl.
One Scheiße.
Ah, one Scheiße Film.
Oh my god. So yeah, we constantly derailed from Star Wars.
Yeah.
We try to bounce back to it, but we keep.
It's been a weird night to start off.
Yeah.
You always kind of end up lost.
Yeah, we started off with technical difficulties.
Yep.
Yes, man.
Messes up the whole flow of everything.
I'm constantly thinking about boobies and just, yeah.
Flesh.
And through all my stress trying to get this, I've forgotten a lot of what I was going to say.
Yeah.
For our listeners, it's all over. Big shout out. Thank you, Captain Jax, Toxic City Comics. And we have more coming up on that front as well.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for listening. Check back with us next week. We're going to have more crap to talk about. I don't know what it's going to be.
Oh, it might be shit though. Not crap with Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah. But tune in next week. For those of you watching, I think we've pretty much run out of steam for the night. We're all tired, a lot of technical difficulties.
And
JD was
boobies.
pissed off for a good long while.
Flesh.
Flesh, more flesh.
Flesh.
VP of 4.
Yeah.
And she needs more flesh.
Where's my box?
So that got went there.
That
Is that a dick in a box?
It happened.
No dick
It
box.
happens like the hot dog last night. Gay.
Oh my god.
Y'all won't see that. Sorry.
It was on the Peanut Gallery channel.
That's on the special feature, right?
Yep.
I did ask, and no, I'm not going to post that. I asked. I first said, of course, someone was smart and spoke up, but I said, okay, well, I won't post it on Facebook.
Some bitch was smart.
And then I forgot. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck said it really fucking fast too. What about YouTube? I'm like,
It was your wife.
I was still processing the fact
It was
that
your
that
wife
needed to
that
be
yelled
said.
it.
yes, my wife is actually very, very quick and very smart. Yes, and yeah, she got me. She got me because she knows me, obviously, and so yes, I had to say, okay, I won't post it on the internet. Basically,
Text it.
so
Hey, does that mean we could sell it as a DVD?
Emily, this will be printed on DVD. This will go on DVD. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, I'll ask Vivid.
That's
You know.
a lot of
Special
my
features
God.
of the nerdery DVD.
Oh, hey!
We'll take out the bloopers.
Quick little
Lewis can have
dirtiness.
his own,
Quick little
like-
dirtiness.
Dirtiness.
Go to Brazzers.com. There's already Pokemon parody porn up.
Nice. I think we saw one of those at the porn shop too.
Pokeychew!
I'm pretty sure there's a lot already. I just have to say it's
Yeah.
literally Pokemon Go. Literally, it's called literally Porn Star Go.
Oh
Literally.
my God.
I just had to throw that out there because I'm a dirty motherfucker.
Gotta catch them all. STDs.
Yeah, right.
That's up.
But thank you, Toxic City Comics, 1503 Lane Road, Lamar, Texas 77568. Phone number 409-229-1295. Website ToxicCityComics.com. And thank you, Captain Jack's Elixirs, 322 East Texas Avenue, Baytown, Texas 77520. Phone number 281-837-3543. Website CaptainJacksElixirs.com. If I'm talking too fast, you can always pause it and then all that information right there. But thank you so much for watching. All our listeners, all our watchers out there, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let us know what you think.
Yeah, share it too, please.
Yes,
Bye.
leave a comment, give us some suggestions for future discussions.
We'll try to stay on topic.
You mean be dirtier or less dirty, maybe?
No. always
Show some
dirtier.
more flesh.
Flesh.
More flesh. Coming right up, yes.
But thank you, everybody. And be sure to tune back in with us next week. Back. Yeah.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman.
You're mad.
Thank goodness for that, because if I wasn't, this would probably never work.
Hey, it's Sam Jones, Flash Gordon. I'm a big fan of the nerdery, so you better be tuning in. That's right.
So now, make it feel me somehow. Oh, every night you bring me joy and happiness. One connection, yes, we two are one. Oh, me and you are dancing in that beautiful dress. All those high heels and that great ass too. One smile, she takes me back to where I belong. Take me back to where I belong. Take me back into my home. Just one smile, she makes me feel right at home. Make me feel right at home. Make me feel right at home. Sometimes in my bed at night I'm sitting all alone, no sleeping in silence. I wanna talk to you somehow. I'm missing my stage and my beautiful dancing space. All wanting to talk to, I'll talk to you right now. The next day when we get together I sing to you. All my brothers and sisters say that human race, I'll take away all hatred and distress we cannot do.